what can you do right now that helps with your performance anxiety? I found that kind of sticked out, and that would be number one, realizing that performance anxiety is totally normal and it's okay to have it. That helped me quite a bit in university. I thought I was the lone wolf and no one else is stressing about it. No one else was anxious about the upcoming exams, but that's absolutely not true. I think pretty much everyone is. There's something, that's not the nicest topic to talk about, but scary poos. That is a quite common thing. And in particular, in the first semester and first year, when you go to the loo in university, it's genuinely smells. And there is a good reason for that, and that would be that people are scared and that affects their physical being, and therefore they get smelly poos. It is totally normal. That is the number one thing that you need to admit to yourself. It is normal and it's fine to have it. Yet it still doesn't help you with treating it, right? You accept it. Now let's go on to the treatment part. I want to bring one thing closer to you, and that would be working out right before the exam. I mean, not the minute or the hour before an exam, but the morning on your exam day. And why is that important? Why does that help? Because as soon as you do that, you get out of your mind, you get into your body, you feel more energized. You feel like, since I've already done the most difficult physical thing that I could possibly imagine, like working out, for example, going for a run or going to the gym or whatsoever, just doing a home workout. It has to be physical, exhausting though. Since I did that already, the next task will be easier for me. I can conquer that since I've already done this difficult one. You gain confidence just by doing more difficult things. Point number 3 actually, that would be well prepared for exam. Most anxiety stems from you being unprepared. If you have confidence because you did a lot, you gave your 100%, then you most likely won't feel this anxiety at all, just because you've done as much as you could possibly do. So go ahead and give your 100%. Start studying early. You use all the study advice that you could possibly get your hands on. Study as much as any way possible. Study the right thing and put in the extra hours. And when you do that, you feel like, I actually am pretty good. My test exams went pretty well. The exercises went pretty well. Seminars, everything is kind of okay. So why should this one exam not go well? And to be honest, that's true. Your one exam will probably also go well if you put in the work. If you don't, of course you feel anxiety. Of course you feel overwhelmed. I mean, what else are you supposed to do? Like, if you don't give your 100%, then you can't expect 100% of the outcome, right? The best outcome. It's just not manageable. It's just not reasonable. Give your 100% and increase the probability of you succeeding in your exam. The fourth thing, that one is a B. That one is actually quite something that everyone should probably have when it comes to anxiety. And I'm not just talking about performance anxiety for some exam or whatsoever. It's more psychological thing. That would be, since we already in step 1 detected that there is a problem, we now can figure out where's that problem coming from. And there probably is some deep psychological guideline of how you can treat any form of anxiety. I'm going to be giving you mine, which would be journaling, for example. Like, I'm the type of person who sits down with a book. I actually get 3 journals. One is just full, like I can't fit a single word in it anymore. And then I got 2 more journals about performance. And to be honest, I often feel performance anxiety as well. I mean, I'm streaming, I'm writing a book. I need to manage and scale a business out of nothing. I need to work, I need to do this and that and those things, and 1,000 things that are just constantly overwhelming me. And then there would of course be university, which, I mean, I often don't even mention on the live stream. So yeah, I write all of that down in my journal and then I deal with it, and that helps. Just having it there in a clearer vision makes it less abstract, makes it more haptic, like I can actually do something about my problem. The number 2 thing that when it comes to what I am personally doing is meditating. I can certainly see the difference between me having meditated and me not having meditated. Like, I go ahead and sit down, close my eyes, just focus on my breathing, just focus on one thing, and that's very important. It doesn't have to be your breathing. It can be a feeling, it can be an affirmation, affirmational phrase that you want to repeat and repeat and repeat, so it helps with positive energy. And then 3rd thing stems from meditating is similar. That would be breathing exercise. Since you're already controlling your breathing, you can also keep doing that without just focusing on your breathing, but like just a full breath in and out helps so goddamn much, believe me. I often sit here on the live stream and just breathe in 3 times and breathe out 3 times. That makes things clearer. Plus, I am more focused. Like, I can genuinely feel that I'm different before and after with just 3 breaths. So try it yourself. Then the next thing is something that we forget quite a bit. That would be talk to someone. If you have anxiety, you can open up on the World Wide Web, but you can also talk to someone close to you. And that can be a fellow student, a colleague, your mom, your dad, a brother, sibling in general, your cats. Why not talking to your cat? Talk to the wall, just get it out of your mind, get it out of your system. I addressed my problem. And if you, well, not talk to a cat, but actually to a living person that can give you feedback, that can help you even more than I can help you right now, because I'm not in your actual situation. I can just give you some brief points that are very generalized when it comes down to your problem. People who know you, know your problem, can help you way more. So go open up to them about whatever you need. And that leads to something that is often forgotten and something that is, I think personally, quite overseen in general, and that would be professional help, like for example a therapist or psychiatrist. But that doesn't mean that you need to go there and have 15 hours of therapy about performance anxiety. You can do that, of course. In university, there are often places and professors who deal with performance anxiety itself. Like they offer an hour of guidance and like a student counselor, I suppose, and do that for, at least in my university, totally for free. So maybe seek guidance, seek help there. The thing is, as soon as you've identified the root of a problem, you can find techniques how you can help yourself. And you can help yourself by visualize the success you want to have. It's actually, I made a whole video about goal setting, how to set goals and how to eventually achieve those goals. And I still follow those rules. I have a flashcard on which I've written down all the goals I have, and I go over it once in a while. So every time I feel down, every time I feel like, hey, I can't do this, I'm not capable of making 8-hour study completion, sitting in front of a camera being watched by hundreds of people every single day. I can't do that. And then I look at this, look at my goals, and feel like what I'm doing is, number one, super meaningful, and number two, it is just one tiny step towards the process. So if I actually want to have claimed this thing, of course I want to enjoy the journey, but this is suffering that I need to endure, might be an inevitable thing that you need to do to get further. So I don't want to emphasize that suffering is a good thing. No, I just want to say that it might be necessary for you to suffer in the short term, for you to get to the next point in your life, to get through an exam, to finish anything, and therefore have your goals written down and go over them once in a while. And if you would like to watch the video about goal setting, you can watch it right here.